Hi guys and welcome to my channel. My name is Sandra Solomon Fragrance and I have...
Rotten Rebel.
He is here and he is here to rate my recent fragrance purchases.
Exciting.
So this is if you want to see a man's perspective on my new fragrances for women.
Oh yeah.
So we are going to sniff through them and you are going to rate them.
Okay.
So
I love doing these.
Me too. So we are starting out with Hugo Boss The Scent Intense. And I actually had the first one, which is Hugo Boss The Scent Private Accord. Or not the first one, but that's the first one I bought. And I like that a lot. So that's why I bought more from them.
And I believe I always mix them up, but I believe the first one is the one with coffee.
Yes, coffee and chocolate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
So here
thank
you go.
you.
Oh, that smells good. And I'm gonna read you the notes. So what we have in this one is peach and honey in the top, then some osmanthus, cacao, and vanilla.
And so this one had honey in it.
Yes,
Okay.
honey and peach, and I think the peach is quite prominent, at least in the opening.
So all of these are fragrances that I have tried once before during our fragrance haul.
Yeah.
And I remember that I enjoyed this Hugo Boss, but now on a second sniff, I feel it's much better than the first one. So this one is really fruity, but really fruity in a really nice way.
Yeah, and I agree. I was not so impressed either at the fragrance haul, but this gets better.
Yeah. So this one is supposed to have honey, but the honey to me is not that intense.
No, it's hardly there.
Yeah, so this one is pretty much dominated by the peach, and it feels fruity with something else in it. It doesn't just feel like it's just peach, but I could be wrong.
What do you think? What kind of fragrance is it? When should you use it?
I think honestly you can use this pretty much anytime you want.
I agree.
This is not going to offend anyone. Yes, it is a fruity kind of fragrance, but who doesn't enjoy that one? You can have it to the gym and you most likely going to make that place smell amazing. You can use it on a date and I bet that you, regardless whom you are going out with, are going to think you smell amazing.
Yeah,
So I really, this one grew on me. I think it's much better now than the first time I tried it.
Yeah, me too. And I think I'm going to be using this a lot just because it is so versatile and really smells good. So a rating from 1 to 5.
I think the first time I sniffed it, it was like maybe a 3. It was a like.
Yeah.
But now 3.75 or 4. I think this is a really solid release from Hugo Boss.
So the Scent Intense got 3.75 or 4 from Rotten Rebel, and that is quite high.
That is good.
Yeah.
That is good.
So let's move on to the next one, and that is
the massive bottle.
This is
massive
really
drink. Yeah.
So I actually forgot the name. So this is Eau de Parfum Black Is Now For Her. Yeah, from Pepe Jeans. If you open that up and spray it on some test strip, I'm gonna read you the notes.
So how many do you have now from Pepe Jeans?
I have 4, and I actually don't know if there are any more than the 4 I have.
And which one is your current favorite?
I would say this one together with the original Pepe Jeans For Her. So what we have in this is floral notes, Italian mandarin, we have datura, I have no idea what that is, but some kind of white floral, gardenia, leather, jasmine, sugar, vanilla, caramel, musk, amber, and sandalwood.
So the base in this one, the sugar, the vanilla, the caramel, the musk, the amber, the sandalwood, you can really pick out that base. I can't pick up all the floral mix, so I can pick up something.
Yeah.
But you had like 5 or 6 different kind of floral notes in this one, and I can't pick up all of them. And it's not that it has Italian mandarin at the top, but I don't think it's that citrusy. You can feel something, but it's not super citrusy.
Yeah, it has some fresh touch to it,
Yeah.
but it's mostly to me a gourmand fragrance.
Yes, and quite a nice one.
Yeah.
I'm gonna guess, since it is a Pepe Jeans, that it's quite cheap.
Yes.
I was gonna say that for being a cheapie that it is, I'm impressed.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much a common theme when it comes to Pepe jeans and me, is that I feel that they are really well made if you compare it to the price you're paying for them.
Yeah.
And I think this is a solid release from Pepe jeans. I like it. This is my kind of, my kind of scent. Something sweet, something floral, something musky, maybe a bit of something powdery. I love sugar, I love caramel. Not just in my perfumes, but
in your tummy.
Yeah, in my tummy as well. So yeah, I liked it. I think this one is 3.25 or something like that.
Okay.
So it's definitely not an average. It's above average, but it's not super impressive.
No, and I can get that. So I think that's a pretty accurate rating. So moving on, and we have another one from Hugo Boss, and that
this
is
one looks exciting.
Hugo Boss The Scent Absolute. So this is my third one from Hugo Boss The Scent.
Nice.
So if you spray that on...
Do you know how many there are in the collection of Hugo Boss The Scent?
I think there is one more.
Okay.
Like the original.
Are you gonna get it?
I think so.
Okay, good.
Yeah. So what we have in this one is peach and honey again, as in the other one. We have some coffee, vanilla, and vetiver. Sounds good.
I haven't even sniffed it, and I got a whiff of the sort of a spray, and it was really nice. This is my kind of juice. I love this stuff.
Yeah, this is really good.
So you can really pick up the honey, the coffee, and it feels like they took a bit of this one. I'm not sure in which order they were released.
No.
And added coffee, and this one is supposed to have vetiver, but I can't pick it up that much.
No, but I can say that there is something sharper in this that you don't have in the intense version. And I would say both of these have peach and honey. This is heavier on the honey, and this is heavier on the peach, I would say.
Yeah.
And then, of course, they added the coffee in this, which makes it really cool.
I think this one is a really nice one. But it's not, if you don't enjoy coffee, then you should not get this one.
No.
And the same goes if you don't enjoy that sort of a sweet combination of something fruity with the peach and the honey, then you will most likely not enjoy this one.
No.
But I think what I really enjoy about the Hugo Boss scent for women is that they are all different. They are all extremely well made.
Yes.
They smell fantastic. And they are all sort of growing on me, so the more I sniff them, the more I like them. And the same goes for this one. So initially when we opened it up during one of our fragrance hauls, I was impressed, but I was not blown away.
No.
Now I feel it's even better.
That's good.
So I think it is quite sort of a niched down though, because it's so heavy on the coffee.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure how versatile it is.
No.
But I would say this is quite a sort of a sexy date night fragrance.
Yes, I agree.
Or if you're going out with your girlfriends or something like that, put this one on and you're going to smell quite sexy, I would say. This to me is a sexy scent.
Yeah, I agree.
This is a tough one. I think I'm going to go with like a 3.75 or 4.
Again, because this got also 3.75 or 4.
Yeah.
So they are as good.
Yeah, I would say that. They are very different, but they are same in how I perceive them in both quality and scent-wise.
Yeah, okay. So moving on to my first She. This is the one they released in 2021, Emporio Armani She. And if you spray it on,
exciting.
I can provide you with the notes. So what we have in this one is citrus and pear in the opening, then some heliotrope, angelica, cardamom, and jasmine. We have almond, white musk, vanilla, cedar, and amber. So many good notes in the base.
And yeah, this is another one that I really enjoy. So you have something fruity, sweet, then you have something powdery. I absolutely love powdery fragrances. And then you have sort of it's quite common in at least most of my favorite fragrances to have the note combination of something woody. Here we have the cedar, the vanilla, musk. That's like a trio that you can find that I absolutely love.
Yeah, and which I also think is more usual in the fragrances for men.
Yeah, that's true. And then this one has the heliotrope together with that perenol. I think this is really nice. And it doesn't feel like anything is taking over. It feels really well balanced.
Yeah, it does.
Yet at the same time, it doesn't feel too generic or boring or anything. This feels...
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I think I'm going to be using this a lot since it is so versatile. And everyone will think that you smell great.
Yes, I think this one is... You can wear it to the office.
Yeah.
You can wear it when you are going out with your friends. You can wear it when you're going out for a drink.
Yeah.
And if you really dig your nose into it, you can feel how sexy it is. I'm not saying that it's super sexy, but there's something attractive about it. So definitely put this one on if you are going on a date.
Yeah.
I like it. I think this one is a solid... I think I'm going to repeat myself here. I don't like when I repeat myself, but I think this is like 3.75 or 4.
Yeah.
I don't think it's mind-blowing,
No.
but it's a solid release and you are definitely going to smell great.
So moving on to another one.
Oof.
And that is...
I love Shampoo Gaultier.
I did it again.
You did it again. Jean-Paul. She likes saying Jean-Paul.
Jean-Paul Gaultier.
And that's I love Shampoo
And
Gaultier.
this is Scandal. So the notes. We have once again some honey. We have blood orange and mandarin orange. We have gardenia, orange blossom, jasmine, peach. Honey and peach. There are lots of honey and peach today.
Yeah.
Some beeswax, caramel, patchouli, and licorice. And I already know you love this one.
Yeah, this is my kind of juice. So you have honey and there's something... Honey in fragrance. I would say honey in fragrances. Honey is a note that is not that common.
No.
And I'm gonna guess it's because it's a kind of sweetness that is really unique and quite polarizing. Because I don't think a lot of people absolutely love the scent of honey. I think I would be bored if I would have a collection full of honey fragrances.
Yeah.
That's how unique the scent is. But whenever I come across honey in a well-made fragrance, it makes it sort of exotic and cool.
Yes.
And that's exactly how I feel about this one. This one it has honey and it has a big dose of honey, but it's not drenched in honey.
No.
So I like that. And then it has that sort of a floral aspect together with the beeswax, the caramel, the licorice, and that citrusy top. This one is this is sexy. Let me just put it that way. I think this is seriously
I can't say
sexy.
that I feel so much of the licorice, but I really do pick up the floral mix together with the peach.
Yeah.
And that is really beautiful.
And I'm gonna say, if this would have been released by an Initio, or any other Kayali or whatever, any other sort of a more high-end sort of a brand, even though Shampoo Gaultier is a very respectable brand, they would probably sell this for 4 times the price. This one to me smells, what I'm trying to say with that is that this one to me smells really niche.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have been, if this would have been bottled by Initio and sold for 3 times the money, I would have been like, here, take my money, it's really good.
And I'm guessing that you are going to buy this one.
I think so. I think this is extremely attractive on a woman. But I do feel that you can, as a man, you can rock this one and you're going to smell amazing as well.
Yeah, I think so too.
So how do you feel about, do you agree with my assessment of this one, or do you feel it's...
Yes, and I was surprised because I have smelled this before, like a couple of years ago, but I wasn't impressed then, but now I love it and I'm very happy about buying it. And now I want to dig into the other Scandal fragrances, and I heard that there is, I think there is one called Noir or Intense that is supposed to be really good.
I would love to see you guys comment if you have tried Scandal, if you agree with me and Sandra that it's a sort of a sexy and a scent, and that it feels a lot more luxurious than sort of the price reflects.
Yes.
I think it's a really incredibly well-made fragrance that smells really attractive.
It is. Did you give it a rating? I don't think so.
No, I did not. I think we are taking a step up now.
Wow.
So definitely 4.5. It's flirting with 4.75, yeah.
Whoa.
But I think 4.5 is good.
And you hardly ever give high ratings. You are hard to please.
I'm hard to please, I am.
Yes.
But so highly recommended.
So I think you are going to be happy with this one as well. You have smelled it once.
Yeah.
So this is La Belle Le Parfum, the latest one. And I actually do not like La Belle at all. But La Belle Le Parfum is wonderful. So spray it on. The notes here are pear.
I managed to wreck the bottle.
My God, careful.
Sorry.
Do you need help with that?
The cap came off. We had an accident. Please do continue.
Please don't hurt the juice. So we have some pear in the top. We have tonka beans and jasmine and vanilla.
And this is a recurring theme here that when I first tried it, so I tried this one once before, and that was a few days ago during our fragrance haul. And I really enjoyed it, but it wasn't like something that blew my mind away. I really thought it was a well-made one.
Yeah.
But I think most fragrances need some time to just breathe and open up.
Yeah.
Because most of the time they are usually better on the second sniff. And this one this is my second sniff, and I feel it's much better than the first one.
Yes, and I can tell you that I think the same day or the day after we had our fragrance haul, I put this on in the evening. And the scent cloud I was in was quite wonderful. This smells really good to you when you're wearing it as well. So I'm guessing it smells good to the people around.
So I do get the pear and I do get the tonka and that sort of a tonka vanilla combo. I get a bit of that jasmine. It feels like there's something else as well. I'm not sure what it is.
These are the notes from Fragrantica, and this is so new, so I'm guessing they don't have all the notes yet.
Almost like something, I'm not gonna say dirty, and it could be like the jasmine, but it gives me a sort of, it's hard to describe this one. It's not dirty, but maybe something naughty about it. I'm not sure if that's the best way to
I think you're the naughty one.
Maybe, I don't know. No, I'm not. But I really enjoy this one.
Yeah.
I think it's a stunning one. If you enjoy sweet fragrances, if you enjoy the scent of pear, then this is like a no-brainer. Get it. It's seriously sexy.
Yeah.
And I think I'm going to give it, this is tough, maybe 4.25.
So Scandal is better than La Belle
Just
Parfum.
a bit better.
Okay.
But this one is so good that I actually might have to revise it later on.
Yeah, I think you have to.
But they are sort of in the same area, but they are really different.
Yeah.
This one is deeper and more heavy on that pear note, which this one lacks.
Yeah.
And this one feels more nuanced to me. It has different size to it and a bit lighter.
Okay.
Both are seriously sexy. Go get them.
So we are moving on to the last one, and that is Musc Noir from Narciso Rodriguez. So you can spray that on.
And the only thing I remember is that I sniff so many fragrances that I sometimes forget them. But I do remember that this one was nice.
This is beautiful, and it has plum. It has a huge plum note that is wonderful.
And this one was your favorite, right?
Yeah. Out of my Narciso Rodriguez fragrances, yes. So we have plum, we have musk, heliotrope, and suede. And I think this is quite dark for being a Narciso Rodriguez fragrance, which is really nice.
This is...
This is good.
This is good. And once again, I think I said it.
Yeah, you weren't so impressed during the fragrance haul.
I did enjoy it, but I think it's much better now. And now I think it's an incredible, attractive fragrance with quite a unique scent.
Yes.
I haven't come across this in something that I at least can remember. So you can feel the plum. It has that musky heliotrope blend, so it's slightly powdery. And then the suede. The suede to me is something that is sort of lurking in the background. It's not super heavy leather.
No.
This was nice.
But this is like fruity and deep.
Yes.
At the same, fruity, deep and dark.
But not to me, it's not super deep.
No.
It still has a sort of a light kind of vibe to it. But this one is...
And sweet in a beautiful way.
Yes.
Sweet in like a more complex way than just being a sweet fragrance.
Yes, yes. I really enjoyed this one, and I think if any guys are watching this, do not be scared that it's for her, because this is going to smell amazing on a man as well. So straight away, this is an attractive scent on a woman, but this is going to be fantastic on a man as well. And I know...
Maybe even better on a man.
Maybe, who knows?
Yeah.
But I think that I am actually, after this sniff, I am going to buy one for myself. And I know straight away that I am going to have a lot of fun with layering.
Yes, definitely.
Having this as a base and just add something on top of it.
Oh, I think I'm gonna go do this today.
Ooh, yeah, you should try that one. So Scandal plus Musc Noir, right?
Yeah, so why wait?
Yeah, why wait? Exactly. So if I'm going to rate that one, I think that one deserves 4.25 or 4.5. It's really good.
Yeah.
It's really good.
So I smell so good.
Oh yeah, you do.
I smell so good.
That was an awesome combo. Please do try it if you own both of those.
Yes. So Scandal and Scandal and Musc Noir.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh my god.
So overall, I'm gonna say you have a lot of new good fragrances.
I do. So I'm so happy about them. And if you are to pick one favorite from this stash.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Do I have to choose?
Yes. Okay, I can pick two.
Two.
Yeah. I'm feeling nice today.
Do I have to choose two?
Yes.
No, three?
No.
Okay. So I think this one is nice, but it's not super nice. I really enjoyed this one as well, but I do feel that it lacks a bit of personality to compete with the rest.
Yeah.
I do enjoy both of these, but it's hard to choose, and I'm not sure both of these can compare with this trio right here. And this is so tough.
So I'm guessing you would like to pick all three of these.
Yeah.
But if you should rate them from 1 to 3.
I think I am going to put, this is tough, but I think Musc Noir is actually growing on me. So I sort of want to put it at number 1. But I think just for the sake of me not staying here for like 30 minutes debating with myself how I'm going to do this, I'm going to put Scandal.
So Scandal is number 1?
Yes, and Scandal is really tied with Musc Noir. Yeah. So it's like
Oh, careful.
It's like they are sharing the number 1 spot.
Once again, it was that bottle that you... What's wrong with it?
I don't know. And so I guess we could say these are on shared first place.
Okay.
And this one is on second place.
Yeah. And I think I actually agree with your rating.
Rating? Oh, yeah. Okay. You cannot go wrong with any of them if you enjoy the way we describe them. Yes. And also the same goes for these two. These two are not bad. I really enjoyed these two. Yeah. And these two are not far behind between of those. But these two felt sort of a niche. This one was heavy on the coffee. Really sort of you gotta really feel that you wanna have coffee on you.
Yes.
And this one was really fruity. These feels more exciting and fun.
Yes.
But yeah, awesome ones.
It was. And guys, tell us in the comments if you have smelled any of these.
Yes.
And if you like them. And if you got to choose between these three, which one would you choose?
Yeah.
Don't forget to hit a like on this video.
Like this video.
Subscribe to both mine and Rotten Rebel's channel. Go over to his channel and say hi in the comments.
Please do.
And please do watch us next time. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.
Bye.